My name's Kerry Hardy. I'm 41 years old and I live here in Salt Rock. And I had a huge motor vehicle accident on the 8th of September 2018. It was early in the morning and I was driving to a philosophy meeting in Durban, and I drove past the Sabaya Casino, and there was a guy in a black Audi TT behind me, and he overtook me, and it was raining that day, and he overtook me and went past me, and a guy in a Merc was coming the other way, and he saw this guy, this Audi TT, overtake me, and he overcorrected, so he went this way, and then I just went straight into him, and he didn't make it, but I got put into the ambulance and taken to the Mshlanga hospital immediately, where I was there for 8 weeks, and I had a lot of operations, and when I arrived they didn't think that I was going to survive, and in those 8 weeks I walked, which no one really expected. And then after 8 weeks being there, I had to go to like a rehab center where I did a bit of just swimming and walking around and stuff. And then my brother came to visit, and he kind of saw the people around the rehab center, and he said, this is not the right place for Kerry. So he told Dave, and Dave got me out of the rehab center and brought me home. And then I came home, and I remember being driven home, and as I came home, both my sons, Josh and Cooper, were outside with our dogs, and yeah, I remember just them hugging me because I hadn't seen their mom for nearly 10 weeks. And from then, I call it my sleeping period, where I was really sleeping and recovering from a brain injury. And I think that's what you need to do when you're recovering from a brain injury. So I slept a lot of the time. To recover from that operation, I did walks on the beach and I swam. And that's how I got back into swimming. And I've always swum. I swam in primary school and in high school, and I loved it. And it's an easy way to exercise, especially when you've had a big operation. It makes me feel amazing, but when I finished the race and I got out of the water, everyone said to me, are you tired? And I was like, no, I can go swim again. Because the way we swam was like a long distance pace swimming. So we weren't sprinting. We just swam a long distance, and we could have just kept swimming and swimming. So the first time I was in the newspaper was when I had my accident, and my blood type is O negative, so it's quite a rare blood type. So I needed lots of people to donate blood, and the library here at Salt Rock had people lined up all the way out the parking lot to donate blood, and even in Mshlanga Hospital where I was, there were people lined up there to donate blood for me for my accident. And when they got to the hospital said, you can't donate blood here, you have to donate it somewhere else. Okay, so when I swim around Thompson's pool, because I don't have a fancy watch to count, I put these little stones down and I put them in a number 5, like you get a 5 on dice. And I put, every time I've swum once around, I put one out. And then the next, and the next, and the next, till I've done all the rounds. And then I count how many rounds I've done. See what you want to get and go and get it, but not immediately. Just take it slow in order to get there. But you must first know what you need and what you want, and then just take your time to get there.